Captain's log. I'm officially 9 days into No Shave November. So this is 9 days beard growth and mustache growth. Pros and cons. Okay, so this is my first real effort in growing a full, well, I've grown beards before, but I've never made the commitment for this long to use no blade at all. So, which means there's no touching up. There's no cleaning of the neck. There's no top line, no bottom line. There's no mustache line. It's just raw man growth. So, pros and cons. Let's start with the cons. This is as itchy as a wool sweater, especially down here where my neck meets my lower jaw. When you go like this, especially maybe 4 or 5 days ago when things were just growing in, very itchy. Did not like it at all. But I made a commitment. I made a 28-day commitment, not going to cut it. So that's the main con. The second con is I feel at all times, because I'm not shaping it up, I feel at all times like I'm ungroomed, like a person who wears pajama pants outside of the house. I mean, it's ridiculous. As a matter of fact, it makes me compensate by most times wearing higher end clothes. So that when people see me for the first time, they don't think I'm a bum. I'll wear a pressed collar, sports coat, whatever, which I normally don't do. So those are the cons. Here's the pros. The pros are it is allowing me an access point and gateway into opening a conversation, which is the point. I mean, if you're unaware, Movember has two main charities that are highly publicized that are raising money for and awareness for cancer, the cancer issues in men's health. So there's Movember, Movember, in which people grow mustaches only for the month of November. I would have done that, but I think I look like Lando Calrissian or a 70s porn star when I have just a mustache and no beard. So I'm not doing that. Second, there's No Shave November, which encourages men to grow their facial hair, women to grow their leg hair, and to then donate the money that you would have on shaving and shave supplies and waxing and everything to a cancer charity. So I'm doing No Shave November. I don't really spend any money on shaving and shaving supplies, nothing that I haven't already bought or don't already own. It's not like I'm subscribing to razor blades, delivery, anything like that. So instead, I use it to open conversations about preventing cancer, which is my deal. I'm not for treating, I'm for prevention. So I do get random comments, and it does open doors for that conversation. The one thing I wish I did have was some type of lapel pin or something that would be universally recognized, and people would know, oh, this guy's not a bum. He actually is wearing the pin, which means he's not shaving this month because of the cancer awareness thing. That'd be helpful. I don't have that. But I do get the comments. So one of the funniest was I was having a conversation with two retired police officers. And so these guys are always clean shaven. They are very prim and proper. They're retired, but they still do it all. And so in the middle of the conversation, one of them looks at me and says, "What's up with the beard, man? What are you protesting?" And he said there was more profanity in there, but it was funny. But it allowed me to then start talking about, hey, cancer prevention. It's a gateway, it's a doorway in. And the other cool thing is that I'm not doing it by myself. I mean, on the national TV level in the U.S., you've got like Matt Lauer and Al Roker on the Today Show, actually also growing their beards, and they're very public about it as well. So I think it's pretty cool, and therefore I endorse anything that would show your support and start opening the doors for the conversation with you and your family for greater health, greater nutrition, more activity, just a better, healthier lifestyle so that you promote living long together and spending a lot of time, not sick as you spend time with your family doing cool things. So this is Coach B. This is not an episode of Coach B Daily. This is just me talking for No Shave November and Movember and cancer prevention. And may you have the conversation with those you love. Live lean and prosper. Talk to you tomorrow.